And we're off again. We're back to amateur K1. In the blue corner, we have got Finley Dean fighting out Cal Lau from my neck of the woods, a Yorkshire-based gym. And in the red corner, we have got Owen Q fighting out Gym 01. Obviously, Owen Q known around these parts. And we're off. Owen looks the bigger of the two. It's worth noting he's got quite a reach. It looks quite a height advantage.
Yeah, what's interesting about this is that this is his first K1 fight. I believe his opponent pulled out for his MMA match. Very experienced in MMA, but this is his first one. So.
Yeah, I noticed that, and I know Owen. I've seen Owen fight before, and obviously much more experience coming back the other way because he's had 9 K1 fights. But Owen's not a novice though, just because of what he's done within MMA as well. So he's used to being under the lights. He's used to being in this cage.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's quite an explosive start from both of them all. We've got a bit of a low blow there, and we've slowed down to let him recover, and we're off again.
That's the thing, isn't it? Owen's got a bit more range.
He looks massive, to be fair. I know obviously the same weight class, but he looks so much taller. But it's not stopping Finley Dean though. He's still pushing forward and being aggressive.
Yeah, I think Dean realises he's got to get inside the legs and do the damage that way.
Yeah, and with him having had 9 K1 fights, he's not going to be someone that's going to be phased by anything really. He's going to have seen it already after 9 fights. Yeah, he needs to, like you say, get inside that range and land something big really, doesn't he?
Yeah, works when he gets in there, works some of the combinations that he's got.
I like the uppercut attempt there from Q. It comes very close. Q's very good with his feet as well. He's got some powerful kicks when he throws them. Nice left, right cross there as well from Q. Needs the body.
Yeah, I think Q's doing the right thing. Use his legs as much as he can. He's got that range.
Yeah, I agree. If you've got the range, I think if you've got the range, whatever it is, you should use it.
Good right hand from Q.
You normally find with range they don't always have the power, but Q looks like he's got the power as well. Good first round from Owen Q. And probably, like you say, if he's lost his opponent late on, he's had to change from K1 to MMA, from MMA to K1. He's probably just glad that he's out here fighting. He probably went through the motions of thinking, I'm not going to be fighting this time.
Yeah,
and obviously, this is his local show. He wants to be fighting. You know, the next show is going to be in October. He doesn't want to wait for October. He wants to fight now.
Well, you want to keep ticking over as much as you can. And the thing with Owen is he's come off quite a bad knee injury. I believe he had an operation and was out for, I think, a year. I could be mistaken, but he had a bad injury and he's out here, and he looks great.
He does look great.
He looks really good.
They both look good, to be fair. They both look good. But it's nice to see if he's been through that and he's had that injury. It's nice to see him back out here again, being able to compete.
Yeah, and I'd like to see Dean's corner tell him, right, get in close, get past those legs, and do your best work there. I
always think when you're facing a taller guy as well, your biggest weapon is that overhand right.
Yeah.
If you can get in close and throw so much to the body and then come with your overhand right, I really think you can open your opponent up with a big heavy blow. Because you tend to find with the guys that are shorter, they're a bit more stocky, they tend to have a bit more power.
Yes.
But Q does look powerful, to be fair. Yeah, that's it. Lead with your boxing. That's the overhand right as well.
That's it, exactly.
Big kick from Q. It wasn't a knockdown, it was just a kick that slowed him down. Big kick. Oh, that was nice. Nice with the left this time from Dean.
That's what he's got to do.
I like that. I like that head movement there from Q as well when he's up against the cage and he's come back with some nice combinations.
That was a good check from Q. Yeah, Dean's
he went for a takedown then. Did you see that? That's his instinct kicking him, wasn't it?
But Dean's corner is giving him exactly the right advice. Get in close. Punches, combinations. Exactly what he's got to do.
Nice kick there. I think I would, they said it there. I think if I was Dean, I'd be focusing on the hands rather than the feet. And they just said their hands. So they obviously agree. But once you can get inside that reach, he just needs to let go of his hands. I mean, again, this is so very close. They're both landing, but no one's landing anything that's really game-changing, but they're both landing.
Yeah, they're scoring for sure.
The kicks, I think, from Q are probably making a little bit of a difference. Because they're both landing punches, but I think only Q's really landing effective kicking.
Yeah, I mean, Q's got a variety as well. I mean, his combos are nice. Look at that, knees, hooks.
Yeah.
He did a question mark kick a moment ago as well. Oh, nice
combination from Q there. Oh, big uppercut there. He put a bit of power into that. Another good round and another fight, which I am glad I'm not having to judge. Maybe Q edged it this round.
Yeah, I think for me he did a little bit more.
Yeah.
A little bit more. Not to say that Dean's not connecting, because he is. He's had some great punches connect, but maybe not enough.
The range is making a difference, isn't it? I feel like Q. Sometimes you get fighters that are tall and they've got the range, but they don't know how to use it. Or they don't use it properly. But it feels like Q is using it properly.
Yeah.
The kicks are good. They keep him longer. He's able to land his with his hands and without getting hit, because he's got him at range. And I think he's doing really well with that.
Yeah, and also I think you mentioned it earlier. Head movement. You know, head movement is so important in these K1 matches. You cannot walk forward and absorb shots just to give some.
Yeah.
You know, that's where you get caught. So yeah, the head movement is really important.
The thing is as well, if you get caught in the wrong place, then you're out. It's as simple as that. If you walk forward with your hands down and you're not moving your head and you get caught with an overhand right, then that's the end of the fight. And we are off again. Let's see what Dean can do to swing this fight back. I feel like the emphasis is with him. I feel like he's the one that needs to do something. I feel like Q is edging it. Even though that first round was close as well. He's doing it, he's being more explosive, but so is Q.
Yeah, I wonder if Dean's corner feels the same way.
Yeah, he's certainly come out of a little bit of urgency, didn't he? But again, his experience has been here before. He's been down in fights. I mean, he's 5-4, so he obviously shows that he fights tough. You know, he's had losses, but you learn more from some of them sometimes. He had a clash of heads there, I think. It was an accident, of course.
Yeah, it's not Dean's first rodeo. No. He's probably been the smaller man before as well. He's got loads of experience.
Yeah. He looks calm, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't look out of his depth at all.
And in great shape as well. You know, there's no fatigue here at all. You know.
That was an accident. That weren't deliberate. There's not been any malice in it. There's not been any dirtiness in this fight. You can tell that was an accident. And we're off the last minute and 20 seconds now. Let's see what he can do to change the way this fight's going. I wonder if the head, well, it hasn't seemed to have slowed Q down. I was going to say, I wonder if it would have slowed him down, but it hasn't done. He's still being very explosive with his strikes. Going for the overhand right. Again, there's a slip. And we're off, we go again.
50 seconds.
I feel like it's Dean that needs to let it go. Big knee, but he can only clinch and, like you say, throw and let go. Ooh, big overhand right, but there was no setup for that. It was never going to hit that. He needs to set it up better. It's all going the way I think the way Q wants it to go. Even look at that, was a nice there. The way he ducked his head. Owen Q's head movement's great, isn't it?
Yeah. He's
throwing it, but he's not leaving his head in the centre. He's slipping it as he's throwing.
I mean, I like his combos as well. Owen's sort of opening up with his combinations as well now.
That was a great fight. Well done. And you know what? Fair play to Finley Dean. They've come all the way from Yorkshire. He's come and he's stepped up on short notice so that Owen gets to fight. You know. And it was a competitive fight. I do think that it's gone towards for Owen Q, but it was a good fight.
Oh, for sure.
And Finley Dean was never out that fight. It could have turned any way if it had landed a big shot, and he looked capable of doing that.
And we could have had 5 rounds of that, and it would have, you know, got both guys in great shape.
Yeah, no, I mean, we've had some fights earlier on where they've gone 3 rounds, and guys at the end have been gassed. But these two, fresh as anything, they're ready to go again, aren't they?
Yeah, great. I'd like to see them both fight again.
Oh, sure we will. We'll hand over to Ricky to make his decision official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All three scored about 30 to 27. For your winner by unanimous decision, in the red corner, Owen, the Comeback Kid!